Oh, let's go here. First, I want to thank Ed and Faye for hosting us all here, giving us a chance to find some joy in these otherwise very uneasy times. Ron, Kelly, Jake, welcome to our family. It really is a pleasure to have us all being part of one. And a special nod to you, Ed. Though we've had our differences throughout the years, I have never, ever doubted your love and commitment to Jessi's health, her welfare, well-being, and her future. For that, my heartfelt thanks.
Thank you.
Jessi Maria Schneer Levine. In each part of your name, a story. From each name, strength and character, which you needed before you were even born. When one of your prenatal doctors found two problems, I don't know if you guys know this. One, there was a hole in your heart, preventing the chambers from fully closing. And two, and I just like saying this, a tricuspid regurgitation. Basically, one of her heart valves wasn't closing tightly enough, allowing blood to flow back and forth. Ultimately, heart attacks and other things, problems can result from that. So in other words, no bueno. So you and Mom had a quick confab with the doc, and bed rest was the result, where somehow the two of you fixed both problems. Time to be born. Every baby is special, and let's face it, some more than others. Two key incidents in your first 22 months gave me a glimpse of what was to come. The first was when you were 6 months old and finally cooperating with the whole breastfeeding program. It took a little while. A lactation nurse had to be called in for a serious consultation.
Are you embarrassed?
Let's just say it took a while to convince you it was a good thing. One morning, whilst you were enjoying a leisurely breakfast in bed, I started coming over to you and Mom to kiss you and say goodbye before leaving for work. Well, you were eyeing me the whole time. And right before I was about to bend over, you stopped nursing, pulled back, and went, and then cracked yourself up. She made herself laugh after throwing me a raspberry. I don't remember what I was thinking or feeling. I can only imagine it was something like, holy shit, who do we have here? The second happened in around September of '94, shortly after we moved into the Kirk house in Thousand Oaks. You're not quite two. You're sitting in your top lock, you know, the thing that clips onto the end of tables instead of a high chair, on the edge of the dining room table, and I'm diagonally across from you, just to your left. I don't remember why, but I remember mildly scolding you for something. Could have been a strained carrot throwing incident. Maybe you asked for the keys to the car. Either way, I felt it inappropriate, and you were going to learn that on the spot. What I didn't notice was, as I was talking to you, you turned your head completely to the right. But what I did see was you slowly, very slowly, turning your head back towards me with a big-ass Cheshire cat grin. So it was like this. Well, the previous incident had readied me for this moment, and I looked right at you and said, you are full of shit, and I got your number. That look won't work on me, but I will teach you to use it on others to your advantage. Or something all toddlers tend to understand. As you've done with everything in your life, Jess, you put your own spin on it and made it better. To that look, you masterfully added an arching eyebrow. If you wanted something, you put your head down, worked hard, and got it. From cheerleading to school, school to work, all the while excelling with good grades, promotions, and raises. And you did it through the turmoil of your mother and me. If nothing else, that proves the old adage that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Then you found that job at Facebook and made that happen too. And in a whole different state, damn it. My baby girl, you have proven that once you figure out what you want, you can get it. You've weathered some pretty good ass kickings along the way too. They've kept you grounded, taught you patience, perseverance, and humility. Okay, you're still working on the patience thing, but it looks like it's going pretty well. Ben, you've been there for about half of her journey. And you played a very, very important part. As I told you then, told you both then, and believe to this day, your relationship with Ben was the best way you could have possibly started out. Like all couples, you had your ups and downs. Like most, you went your separate ways. But unlike most, you never lost your connection. Something clicked from the beginning. Like the two of you, something very special. It got tested, and over time grew stronger than ever, till we found our way here today, celebrating your extraordinary love and commitment. And now that has been made official. To Jessi and Ben Conlon, may you have a long and happy and fruitful life together. Oh, and a couple grandkids. Mazel tov, l'chaim. I love you so very, very much.
Amen.
We love you both.
Very nice, Rick.
Well done. Very good.
Oh, all my love, Gaggy, sir.